My name's Matt, and I'm with the James City County Housing Office, and I'm with Jay Berryman at Jay Berryman Inc. And he's going to walk us through a typical home energy assessment. But first, Jay, I got to ask, why is an energy assessment important?
It's important because it lets you know how much energy that you're using in your home. And with recommendations, it also lets you know ways that you can save energy and reduce your energy usage. And that equals dollars in your pocket. We will cover areas like combustion safety, insulation and air seal, water usage, and health issues in your home.
That sounds great, Jay. Let's check out the house.
All right. Okay, this is a blower door and a manometer. Together, we use them to quantify the amount of air leakage that you have in your home. We've already done the math. We know what it should be under ideal situation with the right amount of air changes per hour. But when we turn this on, this really puts the house to the test. Okay, this is a typical fireplace and mantle. You will see in the blue, that's where cold air is moving from the outside of the house to the inside. The blower door is operational. We're creating a negative pressure in the house. And you can feel this air moving through. It's moving through pretty quickly here. Typically where there's a fireplace and wood framing, there's a gap between the wood framing and the fireplace to keep the incidence of fire down. And often that isn't sealed. In fact, most of the time. So that's one of the areas that can be addressed in your air seal package. This is an example of a typical wall plate with two switches. The dark areas are where the cold air are moving through the wall and into the room. You will note right where the switch handles are, it's coming through. And then in the upper left corner, the cold air is coming through. This is a typical scenario on most houses across the country. And these are the things that we're trying to seal when we do an air seal upgrade to the house to keep the cold air outside and the warm air inside. Okay, we're going to check this floor register down here to see how leaky it is. If we have a reading of 2 or more, then we will have to do air sealing and duct sealing. Okay? This is the pressure pan. We're going to apply it right over top. Looks like 0.7, so we're good on that one. .46, so we need to do something with that one. Some air sealing.
So we're up in the attic now. Jay's run the blower door test, and he uses his infrared camera, and we've pinpointed some of the leakier areas of the house. Jay, can you tell us sort of what we're looking for up here?
Sure. Several things. One, we're going to look for penetrations through the top plate, which would be plumbing runs, also wires coming through. We'll get air infiltration from the unconditioned area into your house through those spots, and we'll use a spray foam in that area as part of the air seal. Another thing is the insulation here. This particular home has an effective R value of R13 of insulation, and that's due to the gaps between the boards and the insulation, and some of it being compressed. Okay, we're going to check around these connections here for gas leaks. And the only thing that it looks like it's in good condition, the only thing is this is open right here. We want to put some spray foam in there to keep the insects and mice and that out of the house.
So we're in the crawl space now, checking out the ductwork and the insulation. Jay, what kind of things do we want to be on the lookout for?
Well, first of all, on the insulation, we want to make sure that it is actually in place and not falling down. And 2, we want to make sure it's the correct R value. And 3, we want to make sure there's no mold and mildew on it. Now, with respect to the ducts here, you may see right here where this is washed clean. This duct has been leaking right here. There is a joint between the trunk line and this takeoff here, and there's air blowing right through that joint right there. When that cold air hits the warm moist air under here, it condensates like rain, and then it washes off the dirt that's on the outside of this duct here. So what we need to do is to pull this insulation back here and mastic seal around that joint, seal the duct to the collar with mastic, and then go ahead and close that back up. On doors, there's little pads at the corner, one here and one that's missing here. So there'll be daylight coming through here, and there'll also be a draft moving through here too. So we'll have outside air going into a conditioned space, and that leads to higher energy usage. A few things that we didn't highlight earlier. One of them, we want to make sure that our faucets are low flow faucets and that our water closets are 1.6 flush. This house, all of the water closets are 3.5, and the homeowner's done a pretty good job. They've changed all their faucets except for one to low flow, so they're trying to do the right thing here.
Yeah.
An additional thing that we like to suggest to the homeowners, and something they can do themselves, is to change from incandescent lighting to either LED lighting or compact fluorescent lighting, and that will help to save their energy usage.
So if you feel that your home is not as efficient as it should be, or you'd like to find out more, give us a call at 259-5340 or visit our website at jccenergyhelp.org. We've got contractors that are trained and wanting to help, and we've also got some financing options, including rebates on home energy assessments and a 0% loan program. So give us a call today. We can help.